In the center circle, tip won by the Sun. The handoff to Jasmine Thomas. One of two starters left from the WNBA Finals team from a year ago. Quick entry feed to Alyssa Thomas. Back out to Brianna Jones. One-on-one in the post. Thomas can't get it to go off last. Now Mariah Jefferson, the UConn grad, brings it up the floor. Quick drive to the basket. Studur, the handoff to Ogunbowale. Enrique, high arcing here, and the rebound to Alyssa Thomas. 3-on-2, nice pass to Heidemann, and we have our games.
Really helps Sean with the legs.
Satu Sabali can't make the scoop shot out of the timeout. Gives a chance for Natisha Heidemann to control for the Sun. Quick entry feed, and it falls in for Brianna Jones.
Doing that, Jones is coming off of a 20-point performance against Seattle.
Jasmine Thomas rises and connects on the long two.
About the consistency.
This is not what Brian Agler wanted to see, is a steal the other way. Alyssa Thomas lays it in for two.
And a nice compliment to Juwana Bonner. Double-doubles 3 times thus far this season. It's good all-around effort here by Connecticut to start this game.
Here's Juwana Bonner. Was fouled as she was trying to give. Quickly the other way. Thomas, nice pass inside the zone. Count that. Wins here in the wobble. Bonner, nice pass on the slip to Thomas for 2. Number 2 score in the WNBA, finally.
That's it. Always trying to create her shot.
Heidemann with 7. Open, and it's the elbow J. Former Big East Player of the Year joined the team late. Natisha Heidemann back in the starting lineup for the second game, and lays it in.
I like the assist on that play. It was nice, easy to step right in towards the basket.
Jones goes to work and banks it in.
Big body to get to the hoop.
Ogunbowale right down the lane. And
for the Sun.
Those Connecticut fans who might be having some PTSD of what Ogunbowale did in the Final Four a couple years back. Rises for 3, can't hit. Sabali tracks down the loose ball. Nice recovery by the Sun. Ty Harris slips it inside to Bella Allery for 2. They'll get a rest in about a minute here. As Thomas inside to Alyssa Thomas. Perfect.
You hear Brian Agler say you got to move quickly, but you got to take care of the basketball with Juwana Bonner's hands.
The All-Star takes care of business for her first points, bringing the lead to 13. Harris pass too tall for Ogunbowale. And a chance for Connecticut to virtually hold for the last shot. Jazz Thomas gets it inside. And 6 assists on 11 made shots. The Sun in the first quarter. Ogunbowale hit by the double. Katie Lou Samuelson inbounds. 3 at the buzzer. And that's no good from Alicia Gray. It's tough to win, and I think we just have to pick up one or two before we realize what the difference is between playing well and actually winning games.
Well, and I think the one key thing that he said, and it's so true, and a nice way, you have to get a rest, you know, so these teams on their off days, instead of maybe having a shoot around even on game day.
Intended for Gray, intercepted. Thomas hands it off, and it's another.
We were talking off the top of the broadcast and prior to that we really felt that there needed to be a complement and 3 solid scorers. Well, now you're taking out your top scorer and having her sit down on the bench. So it'll be interesting to see who steps up here to be that third complement on the floor.
Second leading scorer in the WNBA at 20 points per game. Now has 7, looking to start to lead the charge back. Here's the #1 scorer, DeWanna Bonner. Extra pass, Holmes, buried. The ball movement once again looks crisp. Quick 3, and here.
You're getting this good consistency, you've got a great start, but you know there's gonna be a charge and a plug-in from Dallas, and you've got to be able to weather that storm, stay consistent, and attack the inside.
Isabel Harrison with 2 more for Dallas. Starting to look a little more comfortable out there offensively. On the drive, shot one.
You know, for the Sun.
Initiative this year, every made free throw will result in a $5 donation towards the overall effort via the Sun Foundation. So 2 right there. And back the other way, another 3, and a steal inside. Nice drive inside, Ty Harris.
Cut into this lead, we're at 4:44. Sometimes, and then you're trying to figure out where your teammates are cutting into as the game days are coming fast. Their prop hands flying in all the time. And
we're still looking for that 9-10 player rotation we're going to roll with nearly a quarter of the season gone. Still some growing pains for this young group. Ogunbowale creates space and knocks down another jumper.
3 sets of college teammates, 4 players acquired, 3 players through the draft.
An open 3.
Pretty easy to make that call. Make the 4th Connecticut Sun.
Jasmine Thomas maneuvers inside. It has been a balanced effort so far for Connecticut. And after the lead was cut to 8, it's back up to 13. On the slip, Thornton. Won't go. Second quarter. And rotating in some of its bench. Looking to close strong in the final 2 minutes as Ogunbowale tonight. Get a breather.
Early July. Any area that is considered quote-unquote foreign. Make sure the ball is clean, change out the ball.
Nice 2 for Dallas out of the inbound. Holmes doesn't hesitate. Nobly up ahead. Bonner gives chase but won't be there in time. Balanced attack so far. Natisha Heidemann. Intent to bring down the clock. Now the handoff to Bonner and a foul called away from.
That was awesome.
Starts. In score for near. Lively took a 13-0 lead in that span. And it's almost a difference in this game. Off the Samuelson screen, Ogunbowale kicks it into the corner. An open look. But it won't go at the buzzer. And that ends the first half of play. They have certainly loved to have her versatility. She can score, rebound, pass. Quickly into DeWanna Bonner. Now out to an open Jasmine Thomas. Gets the roll off the rim. 10 to lead the Sun. Gumbawale threw it behind. Now Bonner, extra pass to Heidemann. Got to the contact, won't go, but Bonner there. Averages a league-high 23 points a game, but been a little more quiet tonight. And it has helped to keep everyone for the Sun engaged. Gumbawale passed up to Alicia Gray, and she drains the three. Ratu Sabali, the number 2 pick in the WNBA draft, drives and finishes. Thomas with a cross, rises and knocks it down. Back-to-back games in double figures for her. Sabali floats it inside. Nice hesitation by Harrison. The half for Dallas. Now looking to get some stops defensively. Heidemann, nice pass into Jones.
You've got to have a complement on the floor, and they really haven't had it. You know, Enrique wants the ball in her hands, and I get that. You shut her down, and you're going to have success. You don't shut Jones down on the interiors for Jones, and they are just eating away at the inside of the paint.
Nearly 60% of the points for Connecticut have come from in the paint. Turnover by Jones. 3 on the timer. That one off the rim into the hands of Heidemann. Alyssa Thomas back to an open Heidemann. And the 3 is good. Largest lead of the game. No drop off in this third quarter tonight. Probably draws the foul, but it's DeWanna Bonner and the symptoms after contracting COVID. You have to wonder what this Sun team can look like in the next couple of weeks if they are at full strength. Bonner, fade away. Doesn't draw iron, but Jones at the buzzer. They save. Off the screen. And a wing 3 goes for Kayla Thornton.
Did her first 3 points, excuse me, of the game. But, you know, I think what has gotten lost is, nice job by Ben to answer, is how the defense for Connecticut has really stifled Setu Sabali.
They're starting again. Thomas off the screen. We're rolling Jones. Nice up and under move, but couldn't finish. Offensive rebound, second try goes. He has been great on the block offensively. Gumbawale's 3 won't fall. Offensive rebound, though. Sabali couldn't save it. Thomas. Heidemann thought about it, now takes and makes. The mark. Another chance for Connecticut to extend the game-high 20-point lead. What a pass to DeWanna Bonner. Dallas with this young group trying to close strong, and it starts out of the timeout with an and 1. How good has Harris looked? She can do after she was drafted number 7 this year. Thomas, the kick out to play Thomas. No good, but Kyla Charles right. Points in the paint continue to be the reason why the Sun have built this big advantage. Final minute of the third quarter. Harris with 3, into the lane. Short on the floater. Thomas, the spin and the lay-in. Gumbawale hits 4 of the 5 starters are in double figures. The only one not is DeWanna Bonner, the #1 scorer so far in the WNBA this season. Jasmine Thomas. The steal, but the shot won't count for Dallas. And what a third quarter for Connecticut. Connecticut to inbound off the Isabel Harrison turnover. Another slip inside, and the basket goes plus the foul.
Games, the last 2 games, she's averaged 7 minutes. Well, spreading the minutes so you give everybody some rest. Big difference when you have that day off and you've got less time on the floor.
There's out to Gray. 3 won't go. Harrison the offensive board and put back. Once again inside, Thomas falling away. Doesn't get the whistle. 3-on-3 for Agumbawale. Looking for the cutter. Instead, it's in the hands of Harrison. Even though they're down by 20 plus. Driving inside. All right, Jefferson can't get it, but once again, Harrison puts it back. Plus,
Put it up high and just try to go back up strong with your hands.
For Isabel Harrison. With Natisha Heidemann, one of the key players who helped this lead balloon up to more than 20 points. Whips it inside to Thomas and draws the losses that Connecticut had going in. She has thrived. Blows the bunny. And 4-on-3 for the Sun. But Agumbawale still not giving up. Forces the turnover. He gets 2 the other way.
I am amazed. That doesn't start when she got here. That starts during the time, the off-season, waiting to find out if there was going to be a league.
When you want to do something in your spot, and it's Coach Aglu hasn't been in the DF much, but he's already trying to make his impact.
I like that, and it's it's a different way that's important. I think that is one of the things that the W has done this year. A nice up and down shot.
Put in all night. That's inside, back to Gustafson.
Down. They've got to make that call in a matter of a second.
And just like for the players and coaches and staff, it's also Thomas putting out her right hand. I was about to say it's turning into a little bit of a pickup game here. As you can tell, both teams really running on empty here in the final minutes.
Yeah, listen, Thomas was funny. She's like, you better slow that down right now.
Heidemann, no. Thomas, yes. Alyssa Thomas has a double-double with 15 and 10. Jazz Thomas had 9 assists on the night. And Bree Jones also, she's in the first couple of games and now distributing. And this whole cast that's trying to find their roles too, just saying, I learned to become a leader thanks to Diana Taurasi, and almost learning you have to trust in your teammates too.
Yep.
I might be good enough to take over, but if it's just me out there, people aren't going to be as active.
Right, and Duana Bonner has that fire in her that is infectious with her teammates.
Right on cue, Heidemann with another 2. Inside, Gustafson with the top. Final 2 minutes, Connecticut can finally celebrate a victory. Agumbawale and those for the Wings. Started off down 13-0 and never really recovered. That's because of the dominance down low. Beatrice Montpremier. 48 points in the paint for Connecticut tonight. Gray misses the leaner inside. Damp. A big win. That was consistent all around. Oscar Lewis with the right hand.
How about that?
Smelling that barbecue chicken all night. As our friend Shaq would say. They don't like seafood.
Yeah, I know.
They're not friends of mine, but.
That's right.
And the third with a foul away from the ball. She puts it in Connecticut. A team that only had more than 76 points one time in the first 5 games. Drops 89. And another 3 falls. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. What a game for Brianna Jones and company. Bria Holmes slips inside and banks it in for the final basket for the Sun tonight. A new season high in points. At the buzzer, shot won't go for Gustafson, and that's it. Atisha Heidemann and Connecticut erupt for 91 points and run away with this game in the second half.